February 26th, and my name is Bill McCamley. I'm a state representative from Las Cruces and Mesilla here in New Mexico with your legislative update for the day. I don't usually do these on Sunday, but on Thursday I want to let you know I was walking by a TV reporter who was having some conversations with one of the party's media people, and I overheard it, and what they said was the media person was asking if they wanted to talk about the budget. And the TV reporter said, you know, our viewers aren't really interested in the state budget, all over $6 billion of it. And I get it, right? It's not sexy. It's not a hot button issue by itself like cannabis or abortion or any of a lot of other issues that get people's ire up real quick. But you should care about the state budget and the process that it takes. It affects you more than probably any other single thing we do in Santa Fe. And let me give you some examples. So education. The education system is funded by what's in the budget. It's the bedrock of modern society. And when it gets cut, students don't learn as much. And this is horrible if it's you or your family. But even if you're not in school or you don't have a relative or know anyone in school, there are larger consequences. When education gets cut, crime goes up, jobs go down, the quality of life goes down. When education goes up and is successful, there is less crime, there's more jobs, and there's a better life for everyone in the community. When you look at jobs, the biggest thing that people who are creating jobs want to know is there infrastructure available? So roads, sewers, broadband, internet access, that sort of thing. And is there an educated workforce available to hire when I want to either start a business, expand a business, or move to New Mexico to start a business? These things are all many times funded by the government. So we fund roads and bridges and sewer systems and broadband. We fund specific job training programs for companies, but also larger programs that run through places like community colleges and universities. And when we aren't able to fund these things correctly, we don't have a good job situation. And we all know in New Mexico what's going on with that right now. Healthcare, more specifically Medicaid. So 44% of the state's population is on Medicaid. And if we can't fund that correctly and people can't get the coverage they need to go to a doctor regularly, we go back to the way that it used to be, which is people would just go to emergency rooms to get health care. And this is really, really bad for both people as a whole, because that's a lot more expensive and we do fund that, but also for the folks that do go to the emergency room, because they generally wait for something really horrible to happen. Like if you get a cut, right, and it gets infected and you wait to go in to see it, they may have to amputate your arm. If you were able to go right away because you have health insurance and you're not scared, you can maybe get that taken care of. So having health insurance available is better for everybody. Justice. So without money, we can't pay juries. Without juries, if you get arrested and you're innocent, you have that sword of Damocles hanging over your head without a trial. And here's the other thing. If you actually did it and there's no jury to find out and you should be going to jail, you're not going to jail. You're walking free, and that's obviously really dangerous for the community as a whole. Another specific thing to bring up is rape kits. So we in New Mexico are #1 in the nation for a backlog of rape kits that have not been analyzed. So if you're a woman who gets assaulted, you go in, you do what you're supposed to do, you get a rape kit. If we're not looking at that, and because we don't have the money to fund those programs, and the person who assaulted you goes free, not only are you denied justice, which is a huge issue, but that person's back on the street, may do it again. So these things are real important for people. They affect you, and this is why maybe you should, pay attention as we talk about the budget moving forward. I know it doesn't really fit into a minute TV piece really well, but these are the sorts of things, there's many others as well, that really affect you moving forward. So thanks as always for watching this. If you have questions, comments, or concerns on these or any of the issues, I would love to talk to you. I'd love to answer them for you if I can, and I'll be back at you tomorrow. Bye.